rewarded. And that always helps. You know, you can do as much good work as you want, but if you don't get rewarded, and we got rewarded early with a 2-goal lead, and that just builds confidence in the group.
Do you think you've ever been on a line with two guys that are as talented as these two?
No, not with the amount of goals they have already and the amount of potential they have to score goals. No, and completely different players, but very dangerous players in their own way. And I think you saw that tonight.
Mary's second goal was a little different than his normal goals. I mean, he's seemed to be driving to the net a lot more. Is it because of you guys as line mates that he has that freedom to drive? That's usually not his game.
With his speed, you know, he can beat a lot of people in net and get to loose pucks. You know, he scores a lot of pretty goals, but he also scores. If you look at his 40 goals last year, a lot of the goals were in around the net. And, you know, that's why you can't score 40-some goals without going to hard areas. So, you know, he's so quick and can beat people to the net from the corner or from the blue line in. So he'll get some of those rebound goals like that.
That's a set play, right?
The first one, yeah.
No, the one where you tipped it to. Yeah, I mean, you know. I mean, I know you're good, but you know Nash is coming down.
I know Nash is coming down. Yeah, you're just
yeah.
trying to leave it. You know, it doesn't always work out where, you know, that one. You know, you're trying to leave it in an area where he can skate into it and not get intercepted. So I'd love to tell you I meant to put it right there every time, but I got it in an area where he could skate onto it. And you know, two guys with that speed going down the wings, it's a tough play if I can get a clean look at the pass.
Does it speak to sort of how you guys have gelled that you can make a play that
yeah,
like that this early? I mean, game 3.
I think it's coming. I still think you know, we've got. I think we can learn from each other a lot more. Meaning, you know, I'm still figuring out what he likes to do, his tendencies, and you know, he loves taking the puck to the net, and you know, I gotta use that to an advantage where loose pucks are always seem to be laying around him because he draws two or three bodies to him in front of that net. So, and then Gabby I've played with, so you know, he's also getting used to the left side and getting used to Nasher. So I thought it was a good start to give the team a 2-0 lead, you know, without playing together much. Hopefully we can build on it.
People make so much of the black and blue shirts and the workman-like stuff and everything, but I mean, you guys, the three of you guys together, when you're playing that way, you're as talented as any line that any team could.
We still got to use our talent. Yeah, we want to play a certain way, but I think that is probably you know, Torts has always been like that. That's from our red line, the center ice in our zone. We still play the way that everybody plays in this team, and that's buying into blocking shots, hard defensively, and taking bodies. And then, you know, any team I've been on with him, it's be creative in the offensive zone, you know, without doing stupid things and turning pucks over blindly. But if we take care of that zone, we should be able to get down there and use our, you know, our creativity and their bodies, and hopefully it'll work out.
Do you know, like, that once you get the puck to Nash, that there's a pretty good chance he's going to create something, just because even if somebody's on him, like, he can just get there and he protects the puck so well.
Yeah, he's just a big bull. You see that sometimes. He's hard to stop when you get the puck with him with speed. And he's also a smart player too. So he's not just going up and down the ice for no reason. So yeah, it's a great luxury. Glad we have him.
So much has been made over the last 2 days about getting back to Ranger hockey, watching the film. That first period was prototypical last year. Then you had a little lapse in the second period. You know, some of those old habits from those last 2 games came to creep back in. How do you guys, especially in the shortened season, prevent those lapses? Because in a short season like that, those lapses can be deadly.
Yeah, we want to prevent them. They're going to happen. I mean, that's still a good team, and there's a lot of good teams we're going to be playing. It's how we react and how we, if we let it hurt us, or do we nip it? Do we get deflated? You know, I think tonight, like I said, Taylor Pyatt's goal after they tied it 2-2 to go right out next shift and score. That's a huge detail in our team, that resiliency, and that's the identity we're talking about. It wasn't all there yet, but that's a big part of it. Not being deflated and getting down, but going right back out and scoring and going back up 3-2.
On Pyatt's goal, it's funny you mentioned the resiliency, because it seemed that Stefan, you know, didn't pick up Lucic up front for that tying goal, but yet he had that key keep-in on that goal. I mean, is that part of the resilience?
Tying goal was a tough play. We almost scored at one end, and we had 3 guys down by the net flailing around. And I know, you know, I fell and it's a tough change for him. So can't really blame that. That's just that's just a game of hockey. And we put that in and they don't score and it was 3-1. So I just think it was great how they didn't get down there, right back in the zone. All three of them were forechecking and put us right back up 3-2. Where the other night maybe Pittsburgh scores another one and we get deflated. So that was a big moment for our team.
Can you talk a little bit about